Every time I come across your video, the conclusion is that there is nothing to worry about. We already have something precious. Is that precious thing love, truth, freedom, or something else? Dhirendra has asked 3 questions, of which this is the first one. Every time I am with a video of yours, the conclusion is that there is nothing to worry, because what is precious is already with us. So next he is asking that, is that precious entity love, truth, freedom, or something else? Dhirendra, the nature of conclusions is to change. No conclusion is ever final. If not worrying is a conclusion with you, then you will soon find yourself worrying. It happens with so many people here. They come, they talk, and they feel that their issues have settled down nicely. They conclude that they have come to a solution of their problems. And then after a few days, they find that it is back to their usual ways. It had to be that way, because what you tried to take away was a conclusion, and no conclusion is ever going to stay with you, because, as we said, the nature of conclusions is to change. Even the most final and the seemingly most secure conclusion is bound to come apart. Yes, conclusions can give you a feeling of happiness. Conclusions can make you feel good about yourself and the universe. Conclusions can give you a feeling which resembles peace. But soon you will find that what you had has evaporated, and every time that will happen, you will become more and more desperate and faithless. You will feel you got it and you lost it. You will feel kind of cheated. You will feel that something was promised to you, but it was not what it appeared. You will feel as if somebody has gone back on his word. You'll feel that the heaven that was demonstrated to you, of which you got a fleeting glimpse, was a false heaven. And so the next time when you listen to me, it will become harder for you to listen. What will you do then? You will try to come to a different conclusion. You will try to apply more of your mind so that you can come to a better conclusion. You will try to be more alert, more thoughtful, so that this time what you conclude is more solid, more permanent. But the nature of conclusions is to change. After all, conclusion is just a thought, like any other thought. You will be betrayed again, and you will not look inwards. You will not say that I concluded, I built the statement, I wanted to come very quickly to a result, to an end point. And that is the reason why now I am receiving this shock. You will say that the conclusion was given to you by the speaker. Or by the scripture, and you will doubt them. When I speak, I do not intend to give you conclusions because there are no conclusions. I intend to give you silence. But conclusions are a good way to avoid silence. And conclusions are a good way to feel that you know, that you understand, that you have laid your hands upon the truth. Conclusions are a good way to feel secure, so that when you go back, when you walk out of this room, you feel that you are taking away something, so that you have something that you can tell others about, so that the question, what did you learn, can be answered by you. You want something, and if you do not have it, then you build it up in a very dreamlike way. Now again you are asking that every time I listen to you, I conclude that there is nothing to worry about. There is something very precious already with me. And then you are asking, is that precious thing love, truth, freedom, or something else? At every point in your question, there are dangers. When you are really free of worrying, then not worrying also loses its charm. When you are totally free of the fear of worrying, then you find that there is no more attraction left in not having to worry, which amusingly means that now you are free to worry, because you don't have a fear of worrying. Now you are free to worry. And being delighted at not worrying only indicates that worrying is still a concern with you. You come here with a particular state of mind. If you walk away with an opposite state, not much has happened. In fact, what has happened is quite deceptive. You came here thinking that there is a lot to worry about. You go back thinking there is nothing to worry about. Worrying still is important to you. Are you able to see this? Firstly, you said there is a lot to worry about. Now you are saying there is nothing to worry about. At the center of both these statements, worry is sitting. Nothing much has changed. It's just that some kind of anesthesia, pain reliever has been given. Is that now not how the world functions? There are spots, agencies, situations that make you feel worried. And there are other people, situations that tell you, well, these worries can be taken care of. They do not mean much. You do not need to worry. There are some who say worrying is important. There are others who say, no, you don't need to worry. Essentially, the second man is also saying the same thing that the first man is saying. The second man is saying worrying is important, but you do not need to worry. The first man is saying worrying is important and you need to worry. None of them are deleting this word from your mind. This is how the world operates. There is no way I am saying to you that there is nothing to worry. That does not mean I am saying to you there is something to worry. What I am saying is that this game of worrying and not worrying is small. It's a small game that keeps on happening. It just keeps going on and on. Sometimes you worry, sometimes you don't worry. Sometimes you are asleep, sometimes you are awake. Sometimes it is day, sometimes it is night. What I am saying to you that when you are worrying, even then the game is small, and when you are not worrying, even then the game is small. there is an immensity behind the game. Untouched by worrying and untouched by not worrying. Can you be there? That is the question. And you cannot conclude to be there. You have to be there continuously. It is not a takeaway. It is a presence. It is not a matter of a statement. It is not something that you can just write down as a quote and benefit from it. You have to be present into it. Most of us come so far away from it that it becomes very difficult for us to be present in it. My attempt is to give you a flavor of it so that it does not remain totally unbelievable for you. For most people, it is so very unbelievable that they won't even consider it. Or they'll say that this is just verbiage. If you speak more, they'll say you are preaching. This is pontification. It doesn't happen. These things look good only in the scriptures. They don't really happen in practical life. My attempt is to bring you to a point where you can be with it, even if for a short while, so that elsewhere, when it is about to come to you, you are able to let it come to you, so that faith does not become totally impossible for you, so that you may say that no, this is not just a mirage, that this is not impossible, that I have had a glimpse, a flavor of it. I have been through it, and I am sure I have been through it, so it's okay. I can trust. What do you mean by is this precious thing, love, truth, freedom? There is nothing called love. There is nothing called truth. There is nothing called freedom. These are not concepts. When you say love, all you have with you is a concept. When you say truth or freedom, again what you have with you is a concept. And it is very easy to go on parroting the concepts. And because concepts are always small, and it is no big deal to discover that they are small. Even experience will prove that to you. So sooner or later, you will come upon the smallness of concepts. the smallness of your love, truth, freedom. And then you will not say that my concept was small. Then you will say, oh, love and truth and freedom are small. You will not say that what I thought love to be was faulty. You will say love is faulty. Have you not seen people saying, oh, love does not exist? They will not admit that what they thought as love does not exist. They will say love does not exist. That is what happens when you take your conclusions and your concepts to be the reality. And if you are coming here to conclude or take away concepts, you will also find that in a short period of time you will be fed up with me. Because you will feel that whatever I speak about, you already have it. You will say he speaks about love, I know the definition of love. He speaks about truth, I know what truth is. And all the time he is talking about these only. So why do I need to go to him again and again? All the time he is just saying love, truth, joy, freedom, peace. And I have all the 5 definitions with me. In fact, now I have multiple definitions with me. So why should I go there on a hot evening? What is the need? After all, now you have your conclusions with you. What does it mean to conclude? To conclude means to come to an end. If you have already come to an end, what is the point in coming anymore? You will say whatever the shop had to offer, I have already taken it. And there is nothing more left in the shop. You will say I have seen the movie 10 times already. Why should I have a look at it the 11th time? I have no definition of love to give you. I have love to give you. I have no definition of truth to give you. I have truth to give you. If you can take it, welcome. And if you want definitions, we can mail them to you. You need not come. If you want conclusions, we can WhatsApp web them to you. You need not come. Why take so much pain? Somebody will write down all the key points and you will get them on your mobile phone if conclusions is all that you want. You do not come here for anything. Anybody who comes here for something will soon find that he has obtained that thing, and then he will have no purpose left to come here. Because whatever you want, if it is a thing, it can be obtained. It will be limited, it will come to an end. It can be taken away. You can easily take it away. What thing do you want? We have some bottles here. We have a few containers here, a few chairs here. All these are things. Take them away. Truth is not a thing. Truth is not an object to be concluded. All your conclusions are petty. All your conclusions are fickle. And then when your conclusions will change, you will accuse me of being paradoxical. you will say, in that particular session, he gave me this conclusion. Today he has given me an opposite conclusion. This man contradicts himself. Did I give you conclusions? When did I do that? When did I do that? You conclude, you compare, you contradict, and then you put it upon me? But you must be smart. You must feel that you have sorted it out. You must feel that you are on top of the whole thing. In the break, when you go out and you stand there, you must be able to say with conviction, all that he was saying was nothing but this. And then you can make a very smart, pithy statement that sums it up. And now you are the champ of the game. Now you know all that has been said. Yes? Have you not heard statements like this? See, all that he says is just this. And then one nice, succinct statement would come. And there would be nothing wrong with the statement. It's just that the statement is lifeless. Words don't breathe and words don't love. Keep saying love, love, love 1000 times. You will come no closer to loving. Keep parroting truth, 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 truth. You'd still be sitting in your lies. Catch yourself. How desperately you want to say, I know what he's doing, what he's saying, who he is, what his attempts are, what his purposes are. I know. Let me assure you of one thing. Conclude if you must. Come to this conclusion. All your conclusions are rubbish. You know nothing. You know nothing. If it hurts you, I'm glad it hurts you. You know nothing. Nobody ever knows anything. All your knowledge is about things that anyway are equal to nothing. All your knowledge is about things whose value is nothing. About that which is important and valuable, anyway, you know nothing. Nothing can be known, not that you are particularly at fault.
Feeling that I don't know any of these that I read about.
But you don't have the feeling that you can never know any of these. You are in fact feeling guilty that it is knowable, but I do not know. your feeling is it is knowable, it is in the province of knowledge, but somehow only I have failed, so there must be something wrong with me. You have this guilt. This is arrogance. You are saying sooner than later I will conquer you. Today I may have failed, but how long will you escape me? Truth, I am coming to mount you. I'll understand the truth and keep it in my left pocket. And then I'll gift it to my girlfriend. Nicely wrapped.